Kellyanne Conway can't get a break. She's been attacked by her fellow Republicans, by leftists and Democrats, by women's groups and the media. And now she's being criticized by her own alma mater. Trinity Washington University President Patricia McGuire wrote an attack piece against Conway on a school website titled "On Lies and the Truth We Must Tell. We Americans study the history of tyranny and exclaim, 'That's terrible, but it would not happen here.' As we congratulate ourselves on the robust state of our democracy," McGuire wrote, "the experience of the last few months now exposes this once confident boast as terribly naive and perhaps even dangerous as a new administration indulges in a remarkable torrent of false and misleading statements as a basis for policy and action." She then began her attack on her own alum for facilitating the manipulation of facts and encouraging grave injustice. Presidential counselor Kellyanne Conway, Trinity class of 1989, has played a large role in facilitating the manipulation of facts and encouraging the grave injustice being perpetrated by the Trump administration's war on immigrants among many other issues. She is one of President Trump's primary spokespersons, an almost daily figure on cable news shows. Some people admire her staunch advocacy for her clients' positions, and others applaud the fact that she was the first woman to manage a successful presidential campaign. But in fact, as is true of many of President Trump's statements, her advocacy on his behalf is often at variance with the truth. Ms. Conway invented the now infamous phrase "alternative fact" to defend Trump's claims about the size of crowds at his inauguration, a thinly veiled autocratic scheme to try to claim that the Trump inauguration drew the biggest crowd in history when, in fact, it was on the smaller side. Ms. Conway has been part of a team that thinks nothing of shaping and spreading a skein of lies as a means to secure power. Perhaps the Bowling Green massacre comment was truly a mistake, as she claims, but she repeated that canard on 3 different occasions as an explanation for why the travel ban, an executive order that clearly discriminates against Muslims, was necessary. Conway said she was surprised she was being attacked by her own school. She told The Washington Post, "It's a disappointment to have the president of the university lift up other Trinity graduates who have a casual relationship with the truth." Citing House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi as an example, she said, "Attack me, and never have the courtesy of calling or emailing me to ask what I meant on any given occasion." McGuire had looked at her comments through the most negative lens possible, she said. In addition, Conway said McGuire never stopped calling her for donations. She and her husband donated $50,000 to a fundraising campaign 17 years ago. "My money was good," she said. Trinity Washington University is a small private all-girls Catholic college located in Washington, D.C. The Federalist Papers Project contributed to this report. Its news exposed signing off.